Yeah. Hair flip. Yeah, I'm a badass bitch. I don't like it. Hair flip. Yeah. Oh my god. So you guys should be happy. Oh my goodness. Hair flip. But anyways, hair flip. And hair flipping on these hoes. Hi. Hello everyone and welcome back to your boy SeanDavieWay. Thank you so much for joining me. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video right now if you haven't already. Thank you so much. So there is a lot of drama going around with DaBaby and DaniLeigh, and also Mimi, who I feel has kind of been thrown into it, because of DaniLeigh. I don't feel that Mimi really has anything to do with anything, but according to DaniLeigh, she does. So if you've been under a rock for the last 24 hours, DaBaby decides to go on live and kick out DaniLeigh. With him going on live, she was feeding her 3-month-old baby that she shares allegedly with DaBaby. And I say allegedly because if you pay attention throughout this video, you're going to see that DaBaby doesn't have any verification that that is his child. From what I'm getting, there's no DNA test, or anything like that. It's more so of they've been, kind of sharing quarters, dating, if you will. I believe that they're in a relationship, but DaBaby states that they weren't, that she was always the side chick or, just something that he played with until, that item got pregnant. So he's not claiming her. This is extremely embarrassing for DaniLeigh. I just don't see how she could just let herself go through something like this. I mean, this is incredibly embarrassing. But without further ado, this is a crazy situation. It's a lot of information. So we'll just try to stay on task as much as we can because it's very messy. So let's get started.
Yeah, I'm fucking live. He got the fucking phone in his hand. Look at that shit.
There you go.
Yeah, there I go.
Okay.
To my face. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. Fuck you.
It's just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, whatever, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
yeah, you want to record me talking about shut the fuck up.
I gotta record you for my safety.
Yeah, go ahead. This the first thing.
You ain't finna burn the black man down. Get your phone. Let me close it first. You think?
Baby, the first time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like this.
Nah. Go with your move, crazy girl. You started your shit.
They want together. How I've been living here for the past 3 months at his house, at his penthouse, back and forth, here and there, since my baby was born. And then all of a sudden, I cook for this nigga tonight. He want to come to the crib. I am sleeping in his bed, talking about, you need to go. The fuck? You mean I need to go to a 5-star hotel, do it. The fuck? Ain't nobody fucking leaving. And of course, shit escalated. And this nigga want to put up a statement talking about, oh, it saddens me that I have a queen to raise. Fuck you. You ain't even been here this whole fucking time that I've had this child. Fuck you. You want to give cute little conversations talking about you a good ass dad. Fuck you. Fuck you. You a fucking coward. You a fucking coward. You a motherfucking coward. God damn, bro. And it's unfortunate. Look at this shit. He wants me to get out of his house. Go ahead.
Let's just
go ahead, baby. Tell him. Tell him. Where's this stupid ass nigga at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Yeah, whatever. He want to call the fucking cops on me for whatever the fuck reason. Whatever. Stupid ass. My 3-month-old baby. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Fucking bitch ass nigga. No, I don't need to tell you nothing. Nah, you good. You can talk to him because he want to call you guys. Go ahead. Go ahead. Nah, go ahead. Ain't nobody need to talk to nothing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You just want to hang out.
Yeah, whatever. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass. Bitch ass. It's all good. It's all good. The fucking baby called the
So DaniLeigh's being completely disrespectful, and not just to DaBaby. Their situation is their situation, but when it comes to like the police and all of that stuff being there, I just feel like she's going a little above and beyond, especially doing all of this in front of her child. How do you care so much about your child, but you're willing to take your child through all of these things? Babies can sense energy. I mean, she's sitting there calling DaBaby all type of B words and N words and, you know, all of this stuff in front of DaBaby. Like, she's shouting these things and yelling these things towards her child as she's feeding it, you know. So of course DaBaby feels that energy. But Danny, for you to put yourself in this situation, it clearly lets us know that you are broke. You don't have any money and you are completely relying on DaBaby. If you had your situation together, regardless of you wanting to not leave or not, and I do feel the reason she didn't want to leave is because she didn't want another female coming over there taking her place. Because I do believe she had at least enough money to go get a hotel for the night or a couple nights or whatever, or a friend that she could go crash with. But instead, she, you know, one, she's in an area, Baltimore, which is where they are. She doesn't really know anybody there. She's talking crap about all these people in Baltimore, calling these women HOEs, you know, and all of this stuff. And she doesn't even know these people. But she's in an unfamiliar area. She's been staying with DaBaby since she came back from the Dominican Republic. She almost had her child there, but DaBaby let her come back. Her family is in a very depressive situation when it comes to income and other situations that they are going through. So she wanted her baby to have more so of a lavish lifestyle. So she came back from the DR with DaBaby and had her child here. So her baby is an American. And with her bringing her child here, she's been completely reliant on DaBaby since she's been here. She's been staying with him in his home. He comes back to visit. Obviously, he's on tour. He's gone a lot. So, you know, she's pretty much just been there with DaBaby. So now, all of a sudden, this happens.
I won't lie, because at this point, it's already out there, and I feel like I'm never going to speak on this shit ever again. And I feel like I might as well just let that shit go. And I just feel like it's so unfair, this situation, because this whole time I've been nothing but straight with this man, and tried, you know what I'm saying, tried nothing but genuine, pure love for this man from the jump 3 years ago, from the fucking jump. And of course, all this internet bullshit, all this everything always was something in our relationship, and it's definitely unfortunate. We have a child, so it's just like, it's just very unfortunate. But it ain't fair. My whole everything, y'all think I'm a fucking bird because of this man. Like, y'all think I did this and that. Like, nah, it was never that. It was never that. And I ain't here to clear nothing with nobody, because I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks about me. But at the end of the day, like, I've never spoken on anything. I've never addressed anything because I didn't want to bring attention to it. But it's always the narrative on what it is, because they think this is the type of girl I am and this is that. Nah. So, nah, this shit's fucked up. And yeah. Out of nowhere, bro. Out of nowhere. And I'm trying so hard to just... I tried to make this shit work. I tried to, you know, for my baby, the best situation, but this ain't the best situation at all, bro. At all. I deserve so much better. I really do. So I hope, God, please, I pray that this is the last situation. This is the last time, because this shit is not it. It's not. Every single time I come back into it, it's not it. It's love, because I completely love that man, but it's not it. It don't matter how much you love somebody. If it ain't right, it's never gonna be right. And when someone's not ready for something, it's never gonna be right. And you can't force somebody to be ready for something they're not ever gonna be ready for. He's okay with having 5, 6 fucking baby mothers. Like, nah, I was brought up different. I ain't going. You want me to be okay with certain shit? I ain't going. So I will get out. I will leave. I don't even have a place in LA no more. I done dropped everything for my baby to have a good life and be in a nice, for her to know her dad, but I will go figure it out like I always have since I've been young. Never depended on a man, never nothing. I will figure this shit out. So, and that's it. I'm gonna keep, I ain't never brought this shit to the internet, but fuck it. I don't give a fuck. You wanna record me, talk about I'm gonna have this, then put out a fucking statement 10 minutes after this shit is going on. The fuck? Clout ass, weird ass man. The fuck? That's some weird ass shit right there. Like, you was planning this shit. The fuck? So
DaniLeigh's coming forward stating that she doesn't care what people think. She, people are always spinning these narratives about her, that she's a bird. Dani, you are a bird. You absolutely are. You are this angry, can't even really control yourself, out of control, which also affects you mothering your child all over a man. You are letting a man run you ragged. You are doing that. That is what birds do. A real woman would stand up and remove herself from the situation because she knows that there is more to life. Instead of sitting around waiting for this man that is just treating you like trash or doormat to change his mind. And that is what Dani is doing. She is waiting for DaBaby to change his mind. She thinks that he's just upset for some odd reason, that he's trying to remove her to add another girl in, and she feels that she is better than whatever set girl he's trying to bring forward. So once again, Dani, you are a bird. You do care what people think. You talking about narratives and things like that. The only narrative that should matter, Dani, right now is yours. That's the only thing that should matter. You can't come forward saying you don't care what people think as you're saying, y'all always say this, y'all always write this, y'all. That means that you care. So pick a team. You either care or you don't care. But still, at the end of the day, once again, you are blaming all of this on other parties like Mimi and other people when you need to stand in the mirror and blame yourself. You thought that light skin was the right skin. You thought that your privilege was going to keep you above these other darker women that is in his life. You say, oh, he got 5, 6 baby mamas. That's not how I was brought up. That's not this. That's not that. Clearly you were, because you're not the first baby mama or the second one. Wouldn't you be the 5th or 6th baby mother? Like, girl, like, make it make sense. That does not make sense, Dani. Stop trying to blame everything on everyone else besides yourself. You thought that light skin privilege or you being yellow, you thought that was going to do something for you, and it does not, girl. The same girls, the dark girls, the melanated girls that you don't think that he wants or you think you're better than is the same women that he's digging up inside. The same women that he is out here going to these 5-star hotels cheating on you with. So allegedly. So let's keep going.
When she's about to be born, I flew out to DR. I ain't put it on the internet. I ain't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't about that with me. It's about the kid. You know, the kid's supposed to be mine. I'm there. That's just all I know. I'm a stand-up nigga. That's all I know. So I go out to DR. We out in DR. Everything. You get what I'm saying? We do what we do. I come out there. I'm waiting on the baby to be born. I get my mama a flight. My mama getting ready to come out there. So once the baby born, my mama can see the baby when she born. We come out the DR. We see the hospital. We see this and that. I'm already like, you know what I mean? I don't really want, no child. You know, the conditions is what it is, but it's a different country. So, it's cool. I'm rocking to whatever beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking to whatever beat. You know what I mean? I didn't, I got the child on the way. I'm stepping up. And however it go, that's how it go. The child being born in DR, whatever. Shawty gets into it with her parents while I'm out there in DR, me and my assistant, while we out there. They got their whole thing going on that ain't my business to be telling y'all. It ain't, that's not my business to be telling y'all. You get what I'm saying? Long story short, they get into it. Me and my assistant, I took my assistant to book the jet for the following day so we can get up out of here. We ain't from here, we don't know what these folks got going on. Let's go. You get what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's go. I'll come back, take care of my baby once she get here. Right now, we gotta go. My assistant, like, you do not need to leave her in that household. You do not need to leave your baby out here. Not need to leave your baby out here. I'm like, nah, book the jet. From that night to the next morning while we waiting on the jet to be there, Shawty calls my phone, call my assistant phone, her mama, DMing my cameraman, calling and texting my assistant. Her mama them trying to control her, trying to keep her over there. She trying to run away with me. I'm not trying to have nothing to do with none of this shit. I'm just trying to take care of my baby when he get here and make sure my baby gonna be straight when she get here. I'm not trying to have nothing to do with nothing. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to have nothing to do with nothing. I'm just trying to step up to the plate as a man and take care of my baby no matter how I ended up having the baby. It's a blessing to me. This just, this is how I'm set up as a man. You know what I mean? She called me 150 times. I'm like, nah, you need to stay here with your people. You need to, you know what I mean? Yeah, you need to work out what you got going on. All this shit is on, all this shit on record, cause Shawty, that's how Shawty go all out with shit. Like, Shawty will text me 100,000. This shit really is deep. You get what I'm saying? But that's what I'm in. It's my reality. This what I'm mixed up in. So I got to stand on the business and still be there and take care of the child. But, so I'm like, nah, you need to stay here. You need to stay here, Shawty. It's real deal. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, Shawty packed her shit and pulled up to the hotel we was at with her shit in the car. You know what I mean? Like, this shit get deep now, with her shit in the car. My sister like, don't leave her. Like, she's calling my phone saying she don't feel safe if she stay here, had a kid out here. She don't want to have a kid out here. So me being the good-hearted nigga I am, you get what I'm saying? I said, okay, fuck it. Come on, get on the jet. I called a private doctor. They had the baby. She had the baby. They delivered the baby in America the next day. As soon as the jet landed, delivered the baby safely. You know what I'm saying? Way better hospital conditions, all that. And then I'm making sure that she's set up with everything she need. I go get everything. I go get everything, everything. Anything a baby can possibly have, I go get it. I set it up at the penthouse down here in the city. But I'm making shit clear.
You want to talk about it?
I'm making shit clear.
Right
here you go, that's cool. But I'm making shit clear that I'm making, and it's the thing.
Everybody go ahead, clear
and I'm glad y'all know. Here,
go ahead, clear your nose.
Here, come here.
Go ahead, you scared.
And I'm glad, no, I'm not scared. Look, and I'm glad she walked out, so as you can see, nobody was put out. And me calling the police, that's like for my safety, because this what I'm dealing with. Like, this a real deal, cuckoo for cocoa.
Okay.
Look.
So DaBaby's stating how, what the situation while the baby was being born, where the baby was born, and what he's done, since the baby has been born. If you notice within this clip, DaBaby also states that he don't know if the kid is his. He said it's supposed, to be his baby, meaning that there's no proof. If you have a DNA test, there's no supposed, you are the father. So, but DaBaby, once again, spending certain money, buying the baby certain things, yes, that's good. That's what a father should do, 50-50. The mother's just as responsible as you are. But that does not make you a father. Why do you think that? Like, that's how you can tell that DaBaby is very ignorant, because he feels like, oh, well, I flew over there and I was about to get my mom a ticket so she could come and see the baby born, and then we were just going to leave. Why did it take your assistant to tell you that Danny was not in a good position, especially to be raising a child in the environment that she was in? Why did it take somebody else to tell you that? So it's more so if your assistant wasn't saying like, hey, maybe this isn't a suitable environment for your child to be born and raised in, that means that you didn't see any harm. You don't care. You don't care how this baby's raised and where it's raised, because you're not responsible for it. It's no different than when the Danny is arguing with you. You keep telling her to go get the baby, go be where the baby is. You're kicking her out and the baby. You don't care about that child. You're not raising any of these children. You are just laying seeds and moving it along and throwing a couple dollars at it. That's not a father. You have not stated at any moment in time you stand up with the baby, helping with the baby, feeding the baby, changing the baby's diaper. You weren't doing any of those things. Danny was doing all of that. Even while live, you're sitting there recording her, tossing a phone towards her, and her, making her upset while she's feeding the baby. Like, you couldn't have waited till she was done. If you truly had an issue with her, you're going to start this while in front of your child. Like, that's just not good on either person, on her or on you. That's not what real fathers do. Like, I don't know what his problem is, but clearly you aren't a good father. Like, I don't feel like just because you spend certain money and whatnot, that doesn't make you a good dad. Like, that's not going to teach any values within your child. Like, your kid needs you. They need you as an example. They need you around to show them how to be a man and show your daughter how to love a man. And you're not doing any of those things. You're throwing money at these women that you keep getting pregnant and not doing anything to raise the children. When all of this stuff was happening, y'all watch how many times DaBaby attends to his child. He never does, because he does not care about his children. Not like that. Now, when they get a little older, start walking and talking, I think he cares a little bit more, because then, you know, the child truly wants his attention. But like while they're babies and stuff, he could care less. He doesn't feel that that's his responsibility. I gave you some money. I bought the baby some clothes. I dropped off some diapers and Enfamil. Do what you need to do type of situation. Let's keep going.
Real nigga, just not. Hey, listen.
Like as if I'm not gonna come out here and talk.
I'm gonna let y'all see what's going on. Like, this is my reality.
You're such a cap ass man.
This is my reality.
And fuck all these Charlotte hoes and fuck all this shit, and me, I'll be okay with that, guys. And me come back and live here and stay in this fucking house with our child.
I don't want you to stay. I've been begging you to leave.
No, you tried to kick me out
This one of them real. This one of them real movies, man. Y'all look tune in and see what we dealing with.
For sure.
Shout it really cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Really cool
Real life,
because
man.
I'm talking for myself.
I'm not going.
Because you're calling me a fucking crazy ass woman
I'm not
on the
tripping.
internet trying to make me look bad because your ass was trying to kick me out to go to a hotel with our 3-month baby. What?
Listen.
What? You just gonna?
I got the entire night.
Me to leave?
Shout it. Can I do my live?
No. Go ahead, do your live.
That's why the folks got to come get her out of here, man.
No, I'm leaving. Trust me, I'm leaving.
God,
but I need my stuff from your house so I can leave here forever.
Why do you have stuff in my house? I've been trying to get you to leave my house for a week.
I had a whole closet in your house.
No, I can't turn it off. I gotta clear this up. So listen.
I had a whole closet. I have an underwear drawer, you idiot. I have
Somebody
a side
come
of a fucking
get
sink
this
in
girl.
your bathroom. Stop acting like I just came into your life and just
her.
fucking. Oh my god, you're so funny, bro. This is so funny. How you gonna go on live with me in the other room thinking I ain't gonna come out and talk?
I'm not tripping on you coming out. Why are you still here? You got to leave. This is real life. This not the shit with your parents.
Later.
No, let's get you one now. Do you need help? Let's get you a jet. You have to leave. Shawty got to go. Can y'all? Like, what's up? I can't leave.
Look at this.
I can't leave. I've been sitting up all night. I can't get no sleep. This is get out. This is get out mixed with. I'm not trying to be. Listen.
You're not.
He's a great father.
Okay.
And you know that, Danny.
Okay.
He's a great father, right?
Okay.
He's a great father.
Okay.
No, he's a great father, right?
Sure.
She's a crazy bitch. You wasn't my girl.
I wasn't your girl.
Danny.
Danielle.
I wasn't your girl.
You ain't never been my girl.
His brother is right there.
My
Don't
brother.
he call me his girl all the time? Don't he call me his girl all the time, Darius? Don't
Darius.
ask your people.
Darius.
They know me as your fucking
Darius,
girl.
what you know, Shawty is, Darius?
Bro. Oh my god.
What you know, Shawty? Bro, hey, look, bro. This nigga know to have that phone out, man.
That's funny.
This is some trapper black nigga shit playing gone wrong.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Stop fucking shit.
Yeah, this is trying to trap a nigga gone wrong. I'm
Trying
not
to
going.
trap a nigga? Are you crazy?
Shawty,
You just
yeah.
came at me last night, you idiot.
Shawty, you beg me. You be
just came at
begging
me
me.
last night, you idiot.
This some jail.
I asked you,
Somebody
why you
tell
coming?
Maury to call
I
baby,
asked
man.
you.
Let me run up a quick 10M.
Yeah, okay. Don't ever
Let me run
disrespect our
up. Let me run up a
fucking
quick
child like
10M. Somebody tell Maury to call me,
don't
man.
don't
Let's
fucking
put this shit on Maury. Shorty is more material. Get up out my crib. Come on, get off my table.
No, get off live.
This
This is
don't
all
come out
live.
here.
Oh my god.
Get up off my
So
table,
funny.
Shorty.
Oh my god, no.
No, this shit staying on. Call them people to come get Shorty up out my spot.
Go ahead,
Please,
call them to
call
get you and your
call them
child
folks.
out the
Girl,
That ain't
girl.
the world. Ain't nobody was a part of my pregnancy. You were
Going on, that's the real
cool.
issue.
That's not nothing to do with us.
This girl got a real,
That has nothing to do with us.
a real Matilda story type shit going on,
Look at you.
that I tried to save my child from.
Save your child.
She got to save her face. Her family got to save her face. My family's not in the industry. Me being in the industry that take care of my family, it's a difference.
16 years old, sorry. That's why
I didn't when I hey look,
right?
yeah, I didn't I didn't skeeted in the wrong thing. I got to deal with what come with that.
Yeah.
But my last name Kirk is what I do.
Okay.
So I take whatever come with that full responsibility. But shout it, it's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Shawty is cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. And Shawty is not my girl. Ain't never been my girl. Is my side bitch.
It's your what?
No, my
It's
side
your
bitch.
what?
Shawty is a certified side bitch.
It's fucking embarrassing me like that.
Shawty is a certified side
Shut
bitch.
up.
Just trying to act like she
off
ain't. No, let's
Look,
take
what
it
are you
there.
talking about side
Her
bitch?
parents know she my side bitch. Everybody knows she's a side bitch. She don't want y'all to know she a side bitch. She got to save her face. She got to crash all the way out. Call them folks. Save me. Help. You see how Shawty went storming off when that truth came out. Listen, so let me finish telling y'all what I'm telling y'all. Miss me with all that. I'm not going. I had to show y'all I'm not going. Shawty crazy. I'm not gonna be the one to play that game, you see what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take care of them kids. And if this would come with it, this would come with it. But Shawty being obsessed with my other baby mama, stalking my first baby mama, goddamn, interfering with the way, you know what I'm saying? I'm raising my child, my oldest child, like, that shit burned out, you know? I'm a grown man with standards, you know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man with standards. And regardless of how shit play out, you know what I'm saying, and what situation I'm put in, I'm gonna stand on the business. I gotta listen. That's cool. Post
and I'm
it.
not your girl.
Post
Masterpiece. What
Post
the fuck?
it.
Why the fuck would you have me in a video? Okay, whatever the fuck. Whatever, bro. Why would you have me around your family? Whatever, bro. Why would you have me in your house? Why would you have me have a closet in
Look
your
at this
home?
storming back
Why
and
would you
forth.
have
Look at
me
this shit.
have a bathroom?
Okay,
with
look, we're
my
gonna check
side
out right now.
shit?
Y'all got my perspective.
That's why.
Snippets of a song called Yellowbone that was met with severe backlash and accusations of colorism due to her positioning, Yellowbone is what he want. Artists like Chica tried to help DaniLeigh see that her comments were hurtful due to the history of colorism. But even her second attempt at an apology relied on tired tropes like her black friends and Chocolate Man, as she was dating the rapper DaBaby at the time. After the fallout from the song and critical reception this past Sunday, DaniLeigh shared that she is officially single. But for fans who were offended by the Yellowbone controversy, letting her suffer in peace isn't an option. I never felt the song Yellowbone was more so of to come at women of color. I felt that it was more so to come at a woman of color. And that woman I felt was Mimi. Mimi and DaBaby were still allegedly dating at this time, which had more so of DaniLeigh trying to push the, narrative that Mimi was the side chick, that at that point in time, last year and the beginning of this year, more so of, Danny, I'm the main girl and Mimi is the side chick. So with that being said, I think that she made the song Yellowbone is, in saying, Yellowbone is what he want, is more so saying that he chose me, a Yellowbone, over you, who is dark. So I always thought it was that. I always thought she was, shifting shade towards Mimi, and it backfired. Not only did, Mimi not necessarily care that she was trying to throw shade at her, that DaniLeigh was throwing shade at her, but other black women and women of color definitely got upset about it. It's like, how dare you, make a song like that when there's already all of these antics going on with the history of colorism. It's just not a good look. So Danny did what a lot of people do when they are being scrutinized for colorism, and make sure that they have a lot of dark people around them, a lot of black people, so that they know that, oh, I would never, view life that way. I mean, look at my boyfriend, DaBaby. Look how dark he is. Of course, I like black people. So, but like I said, I always felt that song was geared towards Mimi, more so like she said in the song, Yellowbone is what he wants, her being chose over Mimi. So let's get into Mimi basically saying the same things. Like, you've been shading me for a very long time, girl. So without further ado, let's get into Mimi.
Something gotta be said, but what I'm gonna say is karma's a bitch. Because regardless of what the internet think, y'all accusations, y'all assumptions, y'all put this shit together for real. Like, I don't even address nothing about nothing pertaining to my baby daddy, because I'm a private person. We still are family at the end of the day. You feel me? Like, so all that playing this internet shit, like, I don't do that. But I want to start out by saying, because obviously people aren't aware of the story, or some people might be aware of the story, you feel me, that's been following it. Let me tell you something. As a side bitch, or whatever you want to call yourself, you don't got that authority to have a problem with me. You feel me? Like, I'm taking this shit back to a year or two ago. You feel me? Like, this girl been coming at my neck, throwing shots, being disrespectful, and I don't really compose myself, you feel me? Because I don't want to have my shit on the internet. Like, that ain't how I operate. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I say that to say, you know, when I make my motherfucking jokes, yeah, bitch, I'm laughing because you tried to publicly humiliate me. You tried to publicly disrespect me. And ain't no disrespect tolerated. I don't give a fuck who you is. Like, it could be a regular bitch out here tomorrow, today, yesterday. Bitch, if you ever disrespected me, like, you don't get nothing from me until you see me. You feel me? Like, that's just the way I'm set up. Like, I'm not gonna go back and forth arguing with you, typing back and forth. That's some old MySpace shit. And you can ask anybody. I ain't never been the girl to, like, type back and forth on the internet. Like, who the fuck? I don't got time for that shit. Like, but, like I said, this bitch has been disrespecting me. Has been, you feel me, throwing shots. And that's another thing. Like, I done got messages. I done got emails. I choose not to disclose that because I don't get nothing out of that. I don't get no kick out of none of that. But I don't respect no bitch that throw stones and then hide their hands when it's, you get what I'm saying, when it's presented to them. Like, don't get on this motherfucker acting like, oh, why she always, bitch, first of all, I didn't say your name. That motherfucker, that was Woodstock. And if you used to watch, you guys with Charlie Brown, you know who Woodstock is. Like, I ain't saying, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, but I don't have sympathy for no bitch that's done came for me and tried to really disrespect me. And then especially over a nigga. Like, come on, bro, make this shit make sense. I was his girlfriend. I was living with the nigga. I didn't disclose everything when I first dropped them screenshots, you know, when I did it or whatever. But, bitch, in them text messages, you was sending this nigga pictures of my page. You was sending this nigga pictures of me. You was sending this nigga pictures of my Twitter. Like, you knew about me and I had no idea who you were until the motherfucking world put that shit together and say, oh, she talking about you. Like, sending me they been doing this shit now, like, and even still, I ain't addressed nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like, because first, what type of fucking game is we playing? Like, you think I'm finna send shot for shot? Like, on it, I don't play like that. Like, I'm not interested in none of that shit because this here is fucking real life. Like, this is a nigga I gotta raise my kids with. You feel me? Like, I'm not playing like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? I just don't. I never have and I never will. So I came here today for everybody that's writing me, for everybody that's commenting me and got something to say. I don't feel sympathy for no bitch that's done disrespecting me. I don't care what status you got. I don't care who you is. I don't care. I don't feel sympathy. It's a bitch who I could have been friends with yesterday. She disrespect me. Something happened. Bitch, I don't feel sympathy. Because how this shit work, the universe works 10 fucking fold. What you put out into the universe is what you goddamn get. You know what I'm saying? You putting out there that you won't smoke. You doing shit to hurt people. You feel me? You really trying to do shit to get up under my skin. Like, bitch, you got way too much time on your hands. Anything I've ever done in regards to me and my relationship with my baby daddy, that shit was because I wanted to. Yeah, if I want to post this nigga, I'm going to post this nigga. If I want to talk shit about this nigga, I'm going to talk shit. Who going to check me? Like, what we talking about? Like, everything was pure intentions with nothing followed up behind it, you feel me? Like, I ain't doing shit to make no bitch mad, like, girl. And then that's another thing. I can't really speak on how other people set up, but a nigga can't tell me what I want to hear. I know exactly who the fuck I'm dealing with, what I'm dealing with at all times. Like, I'm by far green when it comes to niggas. I'm by far green when it comes to this game. Like, that's just how this shit go. Like, so no, I don't feel bad. No, oh, this was you, me, da. You think you win, bitch? This shit ain't no competition. I don't think I'm nothing. I think I want my motherfucking name kept out of this shit because it ain't got nothing to do with me. And that's what I want people to realize. Like, I'm constantly thrown in this shit because a motherfucker got a problem with me. Motherfucker got a problem with me to the point where they feel like, oh, this was my nigga, and I owe them something. They feel like I shouldn't be in the picture. No, they feel like I should be non-existent, which I feel you. You feel how you feel towards the nigga. You love the nigga, whatever. Whatever you want to call it. That shit don't got nothing to do with me. Stop projecting your insecurities on me. Because you insecure and you feel a certain type of way, like, bitch, that don't got nothing to do with me. And then on top of that, the audacity of you to come to the Queen City and say Charlotte hoes. You don't know these Charlotte hoes. These Charlotte hoes will hop on your head. But even that part, that plays a part of disrespect. Like, bitch, what you talking about? You're not from here. You don't know nobody from here. You don't know nothing. Like, you are irate at everybody over a man. Bitch, you better look in the mirror and see what part you played. Because I know the part I play. That's why I ain't never tripping over nothing. Like, you cannot get me in an uproar when it comes to my baby daddy. Like, what we talking about? Like, I know this nigga for real. Like, I know how this shit go for real. Like, and at the end of the day, it's not a competition. Like I said, this shit is, my intentions are pure. Anything in regards to him, my intentions are pure. Anything, my intentions with anybody is pure. I've never in life played the side bitch role, not to disrespect nobody who done did that or whatever, but somebody need to clearly give out some motherfucking lessons and let people know when you a side bitch, baby, you don't get no privilege to check or to constantly keep writing a woman who you know a nigga in love. Bitch, what you think I'm gonna do? Write you back? You think we finna talk? You think it's finna be a kumbaya? No, I'm not set up like that. No, bitch, you figure that shit out on your own. You feel how you feel. What you disclose to the internet is what you disclose to the internet. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. But stop fucking bringing me up in this shit like I'm goddamn the cause or the problem. And well, I mean, I am the problem in your eyes, but no, we not gonna throw stones and then hide your hands when it's time to, you feel me? Like, and it's my thing. Like, I wish the world was a place where the internet was a place where motherfuckers would really think logically and not on some petty shit, because the internet petty as hell now. Like, I want y'all to think logically. How it go from, oh, just this sad shit to lame ass bitch, you know where I'm at? Girl, who the fuck is you talking to? Who you talking to? Like, what? Like y'all gotta pick a side and y'all gotta stay there, and this is all I be stressing. Like, pick a side and stay there. You cannot say, oh, she been coming at me neck, da-da-da-da. Okay, so if y'all know she been coming at my neck, and the second I say something back, why is it so much like, why is it such a problem when I speak back? Is it because the way I speak and the way I handle situations? Like, I think that's the problem for y'all, because y'all not thinking logically. Like, damn, this bitch been taunting her. This bitch been disrespecting her. This bitch, like, and I ain't saying shit, because I don't have a desire to. Like, I just don't. And the only reason why I'm saying something now is because this shit fresh. This shit just goddamn happened in the middle of the night. And motherfuckers is coming to my page with something to say, and it's cool. I get it. Everybody entitled to their own opinion. Everybody entitled to everything. But y'all motherfucking assumptions is off. I ain't know. You can ask anybody about me. I'm not a bad person. I don't just start shit with motherfuckers. I don't even beef with bitches. I don't got no beef right now with nobody. Like, and actually, I've actually hung around niggas my whole life for that reason. Like, I've never been a fan of none of this shit. Like, but when it comes to you trying to, like, fuck up my face and fuck up my brand, you done already did that enough. You've tried to really publicly humiliate me. Like, and let's not forget that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't forget the real fact in this shit. Like, bitch, I ain't never said nothing to this girl. I've never intentionally, you feel me? Like, I clap back. That's what I do. Every time y'all see me respond, it's a clap back. It ain't nothing I'm initiating. It's me clapping back. And I'm gonna clap back to anybody. I don't give a motherfuck. Like, that's just how this shit go. Like, and I really hate that the internet, and that's the thing, y'all ain't even really in my business, because y'all don't know shit. Like, y'all be these y'all assumptions and shit like that. This shit y'all make up. Like, nobody really knows what's really going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's supposed to be that motherfucking way. The fuck? We don't see half of this. Like, we don't see half of y'all on Instagram in real life. Like, what we talk about? Like, I think Instagram just done became a place, well, social media period just done became a place where motherfuckers really like, I don't know what they want. I can't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And yeah, when I did expose that nigga, that was for me and him. That was a motherfucking, I ain't even finna go into that. But you get what I'm saying? That was something I understood. That was not for y'all pleasure. Like, that was something that I did on my own for a particular reason. Like, it wasn't never no, that's why y'all ain't seen me do, I ain't said shit, like, I don't have a desire to, like, but yeah, all that motherfucking I'm a bully or I'm laughing at a woman's pain, man, fuck, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Fuck all that. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. A bitch ain't give a fuck about my pain. You feel me? A bitch was rubbing that shit in my face. At least I ain't rubbing shit in your face, bitch. I'm laughing at you because I'm laughing at you. I ain't laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at you because, baby, it ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. And it's crazy how the motherfucking tables turn. You feel me? Like, and that's the moral of the story. Like, but so let me put y'all up on game real quick. I'm gonna put y'all up on the little game. Sprinkle. If you are messing with a nigga, let me tell y'all women something right now. It's ass backwards for you to ever have a problem with any female he's involved with, dealing with, bitch. You don't have that right. You get what I'm saying? Like, you knew what you was walking into when you walked into it. You said, okay, I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna thug this shit out. And really what it is, we can go deep into this shit and I can really put y'all up on something. But I'm not going to drag, go too deep into it because it is what it is. Let me tell you something, motherfucking spiritual warfare is real, okay? When y'all start playing with real life spiritual shit, love spells and shit like that, that shit is real. Like, that shit ain't no motherfucking joke. And the thing is, when a motherfucker do a love spell on somebody, and y'all gonna read between the lines with what I'm saying is clear as day. When you start doing love spells on people and start putting shit on people to goddamn make them fuck with you a certain type of way or love you, bitch, that shit backfire on your ass. You're holding somebody at their motherfucking will. You feel me? Like, you're forcefully making a person do some shit because you done went and did some other shit to blind them. Like, I don't play like that. It ain't.
So shout out to Mimi because I couldn't agree with her more. DaniLeigh has been throwing shade at Mimi for quite some time, even still involving her till this day. There have been messages that Danny has been going online sharing about, Mimi, and Mimi, responds, but, swiftly. She doesn't really, get into it how she can get into it because you can tell that she really doesn't feed that type of energy. But still at the same time, Danny, you can't choose how people are, because basically Danny's upset that when she jumped in Mimi's DMs, she thought it was going to be two mad, bees linking up. But Mimi is completely different from DaniLeigh. They're cut from different cloths. The things that super matter to Mimi when it comes to DaBaby is more so of DaBaby taking care of their children. She doesn't really care about him because she knows him. She knows how he gets down. She knows she's not going to be the only girl. She's had her heart broke multiple times by him. But if she still wants to deal with him and whatnot, she doesn't have to consider anybody else, especially DaniLeigh, because Danny did not consider Mimi when Mimi was in a relationship with DaBaby. She didn't care. She called Mimi the side chick. She did a song called Yellow Bone saying that he chose his yellow bone. The yellow bone is what he wants. He doesn't want you. He doesn't want you, darky. He wants me. He wants a yellow girl. So she's done all type of things to shade this woman. All type of things. And they don't necessarily like each other. Like Mimi said, I never had any problems with this girl. I never, said anything negative. I was cordial to a certain extent, like we're not friends or besties, or anything like that. But I never came for this girl, especially publicly. And I was never in her DMs doing anything. This girl was shading me, taking pictures of the places that, I am like sharing my posts with other people, screenshot my pictures. She's done all type of weird stuff to me and I let it all go. And now that she's going through something that I've been through, girl, oh well. That's called karma. That's all that is. It's not as fun now, huh? Is it? Now that I'm sitting on the sideline, could care less than what's going on, and you're all wrapped up in it, girl. I don't like you. And since I don't like you, I don't have to feel sorry for you. Girl, I don't care what you're going through. Don't come for me and then want sympathy from me. It does not make sense, girl. I don't care what you're going through. I don't, because you and I are dealing with him, but we deal with him differently. I do what I want to do when I want to do it. And if he's what I want to do that day, that's what I'm going to do. And I keep on moving with my life because he's taking care of my kids, around my kids. And that's all I care about. I don't care about anything else. You do. Okay. Now, allegedly, Danny put, roots on DaBaby, and put spells on him and love potions to keep him around. So this is what Mimi is stating, like, I'm not with the dark stuff. I don't do the dark magic, and you clearly do. So allegedly DaBaby found, this was over a year ago, DaBaby found certain things, in his house that he was sharing with Danny. And allegedly it's more so things that are like ingredients of, love spells, and things in that nature. So Mimi was just saying, like, I feel like he should have been left her, protect yourself. She's putting roots on you so that she can root yourself in her life. So when DaBaby's saying she tried to trap me, that is what he's talking about. He's not talking about their child. He's saying she tried to trap me by putting roots and allegedly love spells on me. He's just not saying it out loud. So Mimi does. Let's get into it.
Yeah, and that's all the fuck that you putting into the atmosphere some other shit. You feel me? Like, even to the point when you start doing magic, that shit right there, I don't play that shit. Y'all better go ask a motherfucker nigga who done really goddamn experienced that, or even a female that's done really experienced some roots or anything being put on. Bro, that shit is real, bro. And I don't play like that at all. I was raised to not play like that. I wasn't raised to be closed-minded to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very much open-minded. I'm very much aware of what that shit is, because it's real and it's present day. That shit ain't no motherfucking joke. Hell no. And I'm constantly being spiritually advised. Like, I'm constantly being advised, period. Like, man, listen. We can run deep if y'all want to. Yeah, we can really, and I'm going to run deep with it with y'all, real talk. But right now, this is just what I'm presenting to y'all. But this shit is deeper than what the fuck it look like. And no, I ain't defending my baby daddy. Like, I don't have nothing to say. The situation ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just clearing up the fact of me being tried on the motherfucking internet like some lame shit. Oh, yeah. Listen. Listen. I ain't never rocked like that. I don't try people on the internet. I don't. Like, I've never been that girl to pop shit to a motherfucker on the internet. Like, anytime I've ever even slightly got into a disagreement, like, I say do something when you see me. Because if that's how you feel, you gonna do something when you see me. Wherever we at, we gonna do something when you see me. You feel me? It's up and it's stuck. Like that. Like, you feel me? If it's really like that. Like, that's the gag. Like, I'm not here to put on a show to do all this extra yada yada, and I'm not here to do that, bro. Like, this shit is really real life. And a motherfucker like me, like, the way I'm set up and my play ass, you know what I'm saying? Play ass ways or whatever. That shit right there, that fuck with a player like, bitch, what? I'm too motherfucking player to be getting tried on the internet. I don't wait. Like, that's ghetto. Like, wait. Like, yeah, but, and I turned my comments out for a reason, because, like I said, it's a lot of confliction. I ain't want to see nobody say nothing. I wanted y'all to come in this room and sit down and listen. That's what I wanted y'all to do. And that's what's being done. And I might go live later on and chop it up with y'all, but when we chop it up, we ain't talking about this. I'm clearing this shit out right now. This is motherfucking 9-10 where I'm at. We clearing this up right now. Because when the day move forward, the day is moving forward. When a new day come, a new day is coming. And I ain't never, ever bringing this up again. Ever. Like, I'm not. Can't make me feel no type of way. Can't make me do nothing. I don't care. Karma a bitch. The shoe was on the other foot, karma a bitch. If I was intentionally doing something to hurt a motherfucker, karma a bitch when that bitch come back and hit me. When that bitch come back and bite me in the ass. Period. And can't nobody say nothing. It is what it is. I've been very cordial. I've been so goddamn good. And y'all don't even know. Y'all know, some of y'all know, I'm a real live firecracker. I go 0 to 100 real quick. The fact that I've been able to maintain my composure, not say nothing, after being wrote multiple times behind closed doors, and it's that motherfucking N-word for me. Like, I can't even explain it. That N-word, baby. Whatever. But, yeah, like, and let me be clear on that, too. Since a public post was made, ain't no goddamn being cordial. Ain't no try to be cordial. You coming at me like that. Like I'm not who I am, and like I'm not set up the way I'm set up. Like, that's what I'm saying. I've been sparing people for a very long time.
So Mimi is alleging right here that DaniLeigh has put all type of love spells and other things, on DaBaby by using Santeria and using, dark or black magic, if you will, and putting roots on people and things in that nature. Like I said, I don't believe in those things, but I know that other people do. And, when you mess with things that you can't see, especially, I'm a firm believer in staying away from that, type of stuff. But Mimi is alleging here that Danny put all type of roots and, allegedly love spells and potions. Allegedly, Danny was feeding DaBaby, allegedly feeding him certain things that would allegedly make him fall in love with her. And because she couldn't keep him the natural way. She knows that he doesn't necessarily care to just be with her. So she was trying to put hexes and all of these things allegedly on DaBaby using dark magic to keep DaBaby in her life. But let's keep going into what Mimi is stating, that there were roots put onto her baby daddy, and she believes that Danny did it.
Experience some roots or anything being put on, bro, that shit is real, bro. And I don't play like that at all. I was raised to not play like that. I wasn't raised to be closed-minded to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very much open-minded. I'm very much aware of what that shit is, because it's real and it's real in this present day. That shit ain't no motherfucking joke. Hell no. And I'm constantly being spiritually advised. Like, I'm constantly being advised, period. Like, man, listen. We can run deep if y'all want.
I had to show y'all. I'm not going to shout it crazy. I'm not gonna be the one to play that game, you see what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take care of them kids. And if this will come with it, this will come with it. But shout out being obsessed with my other baby mama, stalking my first baby mama, goddamn, interfering with the way, you know what I'm saying? I'm raising my child, my oldest child, like, that shit burned out, I'm a grown man with standards, you know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man with standards. And regardless of how shit play out, you know what I'm saying, and what situation I'm put in, I'm gonna stand on the business. And if me standing on the business mean me doing everything to take care of a kid, cool. If the mama is set up the way the mama set up, that's my work. I gotta put in. That's my responsibility. I'm the one got myself into that, so I gotta,
So with all that we just saw, DaniLeigh, girl, you should be so embarrassed. Like, you should truly be embarrassed. And DaBaby, you should be embarrassed too. And you ought to be ashamed of yourself for bringing this as public as you brought it. It has nothing to do with Danny. I don't care how you treat her, because clearly she doesn't either. But to involve your child in this situation, having your kid on camera, police around your kid trying to be removed, like, you're not just removing Danny within that moment, you're removing your kid too, because Danny's not going to leave her kid with you, because you're not a proper father. You're not equipped to deal with a baby on a day-to-day basis. Like, you don't have that. You would definitely pass the responsibility to somebody else, maybe even another female, inviting another female over there to take care of your baby, so Danny wasn't going to leave her kid. So there's no way you can kick her out and not kick your baby out. So you're literally kicking your 3-month-old child out within this moment in time. Your kid is going to look back on these things. I would never want my child to look back and see me disrespect their mother in the tolerance that you are doing it in. You got to remember the things that you are doing. The internet is forever. The internet is very permanent. So why do these things? I don't care about the embarrassment for Danny, because she's a grown woman, and if this is what she wants to deal with, oh well, so be it. She deserves it. She does, because she doesn't have to put up with it. And she doesn't. He embarrassed her on so many different levels. Even his family, his brother sitting there embarrassing her. She questions him. Hey, doesn't he call me his girlfriend? And the brother, I don't know what he calls you, girl, but I know behind your back, you're a thought. But, sometimes when you're around in front of us, yeah, I guess you can look at it that way. Completely embarrassing. Calling her the side girl. She's been the side girl this entire time. She gets mad and walks away because she knows it's the truth. It's one thing that she didn't want to face. And now with him saying it out loud is different from other people saying it. No, now you said it. So you took it to another, place. And it's completely unnecessary. All of this is unnecessary. This could have been done in private. DaBaby still could have called the police on her to have her removed if he felt like that's what he wanted to do. He still could have recorded her just for his safety and the safety of the people that were there, especially if she gets violent. And I do believe that DaniLeigh gets violent with DaBaby. I believe that that's why he was recording her. I'm recording you because if you put your hands on me, I'm filing charges on you. You keep putting your hands on me and you're not about to. You can see through certain situations throughout this video to where DaniLeigh definitely wanted to put her hands on DaBaby. She definitely wanted to hit him. That camera is what kept stopping her. So I'm not against that. If you feel like you need to record her, she keep putting her hands on you, she keep getting violent, throwing things at you, hitting on you, you have the right to call the police. And you have the right to have her removed. But in the manner that you did it is very vile, especially involving your child. That's all I have to say about this messy situation. If there's anything that comes up that needs to be updated, I will update you guys. Otherwise, this is just simply baby mama drama. Until the next show, I love you guys. Bye. Oh, and shout out to Mimi for handling this like a lady. So shout out to you, Mimi. Girl, this situation just made me like you more and more. So shout out to Mimi for being a baddie, for doing what a woman should do. This don't have nothing to do with me, girl, but you have been beating up my bush, around my bush for a very long time. So what's tea? So shout out to Mimi. She has every right to respond. People never have a problem attacking, but they always have a problem with the response. So shout out to Mimi. Hold your head up, sis. Keep doing what you're doing right now, being very Omarion, being very unbothered. Until the next video, guys. Bye.